Hello. I hope it works this time and doesn't not work like it tends to do. I'm gonna put my glasses on for a little bit. You know, I'm actually gonna take off the headphones entirely. Just turn it up on the speaker. Alright, hi. I'm playing Final Fantasy III again. Last time my internet just exploded. It stopped working, and I don't know why. So, hopefully now that it's been a couple days, it's not gonna do that. That is the plan. This song is Cursed Town from Final Fantasy III. And this artwork is official. It's cute. I don't think... Thumbs down for... Not thumbs down. Disapproval for pinning Refia as a white mage. She has to be a monk. Every time. Anyways. Shut up. I don't need to update Java. Oh, there's a new Guilty Gear character, huh? From Cyberpunk. Oh. Okay. Anyways. Where is it? PC game. Is it you? Yes. Alright. So, for VOD viewers who are confused, what happened last time is that I was playing the game for a little bit, and then it just randomly stopped. My bitrate went entirely down. It stopped outputting to Twitch, so I had to stop. But one of the first things I did in that stream was I set up the screens to look like this. So, I think that this looks good. I would rather it have the bottom screen on the right, but, you know, you take what you can get. Alright, so I did not make any actual progress in, like, the 15-minute stream from a couple days ago. So don't worry, you didn't miss anything there. That being said, we are going to have to go monster hunting. Oh my god, look at this guy! He's going... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me know if audio is okay, by the way. There's Desh with his sword. So, I have news. I have started my college semester. This will be my third one. Or no, my third year. Hoping to graduate this time. That's really the hope. Alright. So I gotta go talk to the Vikings so they can give me their ship. Give me their shit. I'm keeping a close eye on that bitrate over there. I hope it doesn't, like, freak out. Welcome back. The Vikings will... Okay, yeah. I get it. I saw this text box a couple times the other day. They're like, okay, you defeated the serpent, even though we didn't really. We just made it not angry. He's like, alright, that's cool. Here, take my ship. Let me in. Alright, and now we can head out to sea. Sea. Howdy, Wash. Man, the ship is slow. I don't know if it was like this in the PSP version. Anyways, we gotta go find a couple monsters, so, we might be here a while. Because this is one of the very few spots where you can actually miss a couple monsters. So we gotta get them while we can. I might actually need to pull up a list. Where's my phone? I left it over there. Oh, Refia died. Well, I was over. I look away for 1 second and Refia dies. Great. Okay. Not good. No bueno. Let me out. Let me out. Hi, Woofy. Great first battle. A good omen. A good omen. I think we just restart. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I just saved. It'll be fine. Okay. Holy shit. Oh my god. My power goes out. My power flickers out for like half a second. If even that. And the entire thing... you know what? No, it's fine. We're gonna keep going. It's okay. I'm fine. Give me 1 second. Okay. It's fine. Let's go back to the game. Holy shit, man. Can I get a compilation of every single time that my stream has shit itself while I play this game? I'm gonna need to edit together so many streams for this. Okay. 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 No, we're gonna keep going. I'm not giving up this, sir. I'm not giving up this soon. It was just my power. It wasn't the actual internet. It was just the power. The power went out, and that made it so that, my router had to restart. But we're back. If it doesn't one more time, I will give up. Where are we going next? Tower of Owen? I got so distracted by that. What were we talking about? Dragon Con? Last year we got up like super early to go. It was really fun. I had a good time doing that. Like, there is really nothing like driving into the city at like 5 a.m. when it's still becoming light outside. Ugh. It's so pretty. It's like my favorite aesthetic ever. Waking up, okay. Additionally, getting up in the morning to go to the airport, that's my favorite. Like, super early. I hate I hate like evening flights because it's not a morning flight. That's how much I like morning flights. One time when I was still like reading Homestuck for the first time, that was like around that time, we went to Boston, and I remember sitting in the car reading Homestuck on my laptop and just being like, damn, the world is beautiful. Fish, you have the vibes of a Midwest girl. I have bad news for you. I have lived in the state of Georgia for literally my entire life. You are kind of right, though. I see what you mean. Also, ow. Look at these green things. Am I gonna need... Wait, no, you can't buy Phoenix Downs in this game. That's right, because this game sucks. Okay, do I want to use one of my very rare items to revive Refia? Or do I want to haul ass all the way back to another town? Also, wait, no, I'm not supposed to be over here yet. Hold on, no. I'm going completely the wrong direction. I'm supposed to go to Castle Hein. I'm getting ahead of myself. I know a lot of Midwest girls. Does that account for anything? Look at these terrible things, by the way. Ow. Get him, Ingus. I should have... Okay, of all three characters, I should have changed Ingus's name to be Pingus. I should have succumbed to the demons. I don't even have the spell to access this place. I don't know why I went to Tower of Owen first. It's okay. I'm smart. The new console from Pingus Cube. All your favorite Pingus games. This sounds like a scheme that Wario would do. The Pingus Cube. I used to be like that. I used to not have a whole lot of attachment to my hometown, but honestly, in recent times I have become a lot more appreciative of it. Because, again, this is literally the only place I've ever lived, and it does feel like I did get very attached to it over time. I would... And, like... I don't know. I don't know how to put it. I need to think about it. I don't like being called Southern. I don't like being lumped in with that crowd, but at the same time, I do have this weird sort of pride about it, if that makes sense at all. So look at this thing. It's like a Kelpie from SMT. It's like that damn horse. Them horses in SMT4. Alright. No. I'm gonna die. Speaking of which, I can't believe that one Yakuza minigame where you, like, have to type in the keyboard, while in, like... I don't even know what the context of that is. Also, I've never seen an animation of Ark jumping before. I cannot believe that's real. The gif of him typing in, "I'm gonna die." Yeah, the cam girl minigame. That's what it is. Thank you. I was trying to find the right words for it. Man, do y'all got any healing here? Y'all got a way I can, like, heal my dead friend? There's a pissing minigame in Kiwami too. Yakuza just feels like Shenmue on crack. There's that one classic example of, like, never skipping a cutscene and it leads directly into, like, the go-kart minigame. That's what I always think of. That's kind of what it is, yeah? Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm on point with that. I mean, I do like Shenmue. I like Shenmue. Any secrets down here? Yes! Sonic Knuckles. Yeah, that's their names. Yeah. They're while a lot of the, like, stereotypical stuff about Southern people is that they are stupid and racist, not everyone is like that. In fact, Atlanta is astonishingly, like, very, very inclusive, which is so nice. And then one time when I was writing the MARTA in Atlanta, I got called the F-slur by some random guy. So that happens too, but, like, you know, it balances out. That happened when we went to Dragon Con last year. It was honestly, like, pretty funny. We didn't record it, but Tori got the audio of it. In the moment, it was a little bit like, damn, okay. But thinking back on it, it was really funny. Not sure what he was trying to accomplish. Alright, there was no healing there. I'm about to die. Bro's just a hater, I guess. That does sound like a Yakuza storyline. Kiryu goes to a bowling alley, and they have a promotion where if you bowl a turkey, you get a turkey. But when Kiryu does it, they bring him out a live chicken, and Kiryu gets to attach to it to cook it. So he names it Nugget and employs it at his real estate company. Somehow I did not know that he has a real estate company, but that makes so much sense. I think I would rather be called Midwestern than Southern. But I'm okay with where I am now. And plus, shitty Georgia highways are genuinely some of, like, the most beautiful landscapes I've ever seen in my life. It's my favorite. I have some really good pictures. But, like, shitty Georgia highways in the middle of summer when it's, like, stupid hot. It genuinely is, like, really pretty. Atlanta's a big city for indie music, too. Oh, yeah. For sure. I mean, Nelward's from Atlanta. I fucking love Nelward. Nelward's my guy. I mean, REM is from Atlanta. Or, no, they're from Athens. Never mind. But they're from Georgia. You know, it's basically the same thing. I like REM. Revived. Duh. Okay, can I tell my Nelward story? This isn't a story. I don't know why I'm saying it like this. My No Word experience is that I found him through the Mother 4 soundtrack, and I was like, damn, this is cool. And then a couple years later, I saw Ghost, and I was like, damn, this is cool. And I realized, wait, this is the same person. And I now really love his music. I love... There was a while... Yeah, it was the original Mother 4, like, Winter 2014 Mother 4. He did a couple songs for that I really liked. That might be the most you way to discover someone like that. Exactly! Yes. Pretty much. Spot on. Very me kind of way to discover an artist that I love. But yeah, he did a Battle with a Gorgeous Foe, which is the one that I really liked. In fact, I think I used that in the original version of Misfits, because I was like, it's not being used in Mother 4. That was my thought process. But, like, there was a while, I want to say, like, 2018, 2019, where No Word was making, like, these weird, surreal, animated, drawn things, and I love them so much. See You in Court, The Brothers Pump, are that one's my favorite, I think. Wow, bro, you sounded great. Yeah, Otherworldly Foe is another one. That's like a classic No Word. I recommend, okay, if you plan on getting into No Word, I recommend, because for a while he was just doing singles, and only recently did he, like, compile them into, albums. I recommend listening, but if you're, like, gonna go for the actual album stuff, Eat Your Dreams is a very good EP. I like that one. I like No Word 2. That was like, I want to say that was like the 2020, around when, those were all his songs from 2020, No Word Album 2. And that was when I was listening to him a lot. That was like that was my No Word peak, if you will. I'm very nostalgic for those, and also they're just really good songs. Raspberry Pi is one of my favorite singles by him. There's a lot of good stuff, basically. Do not kill me! Where was the fireplace? Yeah. Hello. Spare my child, my only child! Woman, do I look like I'm gonna kill you? I got this fruity outfit on. They took my husband. They took him with the others to the desert to the west. They wore the seal of Argus. Oh yeah, Seafoam Breeze is really good. That's another classic. What album is that from? I know that, that's from Apple Shampoo, right? Or Alive and Screen. That's what it is. Alive and Screen is a very good album. I like pretty much everything on there. Apple Shampoo is really good. Brain Dance is really good. If we talk about No Word for too long, I will pretty much say that all of his songs are good, because they all are. Okay, off the top of my head, the only No Word song that I can think of that I don't really like is Close Talker. That's pretty much it, though. I believe it's called All of Our Sirens. That one's insanely good. I've heard a No Word stinker. It's called Stinky Boy Strut. That's a joke. That song isn't bad. I was just saying it because of the name. I would never slander. He's been putting out a lot of new. I think he put out a single like a couple, maybe like a week ago or so, maybe 2 weeks. And I liked that one. I'm not going the right. I keep getting distracted. Oh my god. I gotta head out this way. There's Castle Hein. We'll be getting to that later. That place is really cool. I love how it's just like this floating thing in the desert and you have no idea what it is. I guess I did spoil it for you. But like, it's cool. It's cool foreshadowing. I'm glad to hear that, Plasma, because when I was really getting into No Word for the, like back in 2020 when I was listening to his stuff a lot, it was because I was going through a breakup. So, I'm glad to hear that's a consistent thing. You met somebody in real life who's watched my videos. What the fuck? How is that true? That's messed up. You know what? Actually, I had a class with somebody at my college who had seen my Mother 1 video. I was like, what the fuck? Scared the shit out of me. It's like, damn! I didn't know my reach was that far. I know that there's a tree you can check somewhere that has a secret. Where is the tree? Is it this one? No? Am I lying to myself? Is it you? Am I thinking of a different place? I swear to God, there's a secret item tree. Y'all gotta deal with this super zoomed in camera for a bit while I do the Wolfenstein tactic. Where is... What the fuck? Alright, never mind. I swear there's a secret item in a tree here, and it's like the only secret item in the entire area. Right? I can hear the Doom guy sound in my head, yes. I've shown your content to some friends and introduced you as basically transgender grapefruit. That is exactly how I wish to be described, thank you. You are doing me a great service by introducing me as that. Alright, I give up. I'll find it eventually. Every time I say I give up, I am still actively looking for it. I'm so good at knowing when to stop. Heal me. Revive it. can't stop me now. What if it's that next tree? 90% of... Tree huggers. Sorry, I had to, like, think of a good term. I almost said tree humpers, and I was like, wait. No. Thank goodness I didn't say it. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, I gotta talk to this kid. I'll give you a prize if you run around the edge of the continent on a chocobo. Damn, okay. Weird dare, but okay. Do you fuck with Baldi's basics? I don't think I've thought about that outside of the year of 2018. Does that answer your question? Birds! Things! Look at this thing. I love it. Cool bird thing. So you just gotta run around, I guess. Mega Victory Bell just got dropped, and Holy Mother of God, it's so fat. Can you show me? I forgot that they were still doing Mega Evolutions. Okay, people were shitting on Mega Dragonite. It looks good. I don't know what people are talking about. Sent in stream chat. Okay, let me look at this. Holy shit! What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck is this thing? Oh my god. The pouch. The sack. He constantly looks like he's about to throw up. It's like Beavis and Butthead sitting in class trying not to laugh. That's what he looks like. Full of poison! It looks like that one clip where some dude's lips get grabbed. Yes! It really does look like that. Oh, did y'all see that Kirby Air Ride Direct thing? Where's that kid? I did your stupid thing that you asked me to do. Incredible! You actually did it. Well, good work. I mean work. Here's your prize. I got bread. They really nailed the design for Chocobos, yes. They're awesome. I think I showed this on another stream. Hold on. Have y'all seen, Amano artwork Chocobos? This is important. Oh, it's saving it as a WebP! Stop doing that! I hate WebP. I hate you so much, WebP. Look, this is the official artwork by Yoshitaka Amano of what a chocobo looks like. Terrible flesh creature. I kinda love it. It is simply just damn. Flesh beast. Yes. Oh, I forgot to... No! Get rid of it. Alright, what am I doing? Literally, what am I even doing? Can I see my mail? I still have gotten nothing. Oh, I gotta send mail. You've reached your 1 mail per hour limit. I didn't realize I had to send mail to get mail. I just thought that this was gonna be like a one-way thing, like my mom in Animal Crossing. You know? They're always sending you letters, but you can't send any back. I tried to get my mom into Animal Crossing one time, because that's like a classic, like mom game, I don't know. And she was like, I don't like it. It doesn't, what do I do? I was like, oh. I don't know. Okay, should I get teleport? I'm gonna get teleport. And sight, I guess. I'm blind. Okay, unlike Final Fantasy 1, you don't need to give up any spells, so it is beneficial to just get all of them, if you can. Oh. Oh. Hmm. 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 I actually don't remember where to go next. Do I gotta go to the, No, I gotta... Is it Tower of Owen next? Shit. Wait. I don't remember. I've had arcs like that. You just can't stop quoting a video. I was like that with Simple Flips when I was actively watching Simple Flips for like a really long time, and I still do on occasion. But like, in the midst of like peak Simple Flips viewership, I would constantly be quoting just like all the random bullshit he says. Half a car. It was too new. That was a plague. Half a car, give me half a car. Please give me half a car. Simple Flips, Grapefruit, and unfortunately Scott the Woz have all been like the biggest influences on my vocabulary. I'm like kind of like not into Scott the Woz anymore. I don't know. I have not really found his videos to be as interesting anymore. Is that just me? Maybe. Almost certainly. Also, he started taking sponsorships on his second channel, which is really funny, considering some of the videos he made for his first channel. Ow? Can y'all stop? I'm being so lazy and just not using any spells. I should probably be doing that. Refia keeps dying. I've been like half paying attention to the game this whole time because I'm just like talking. Tim Rogers. That's another influence. Like every time I watch a Tim Rogers video, my speech patterns get rewritten for a couple of weeks. And then they go back to normal. That's another one. So many lizards. Lizard men. Oh my god, have you all seen Lizard Man from Soul Calibur? That's a good lizard man. Yeah, no, sometimes you just lose interest in channels. Oh my god. Rerez. I had a phase in 2020 where I would just rewatch his worst ever videos, and I don't think I could ever, like, stand to watch them anymore. No shade thrown at Rerez. I just don't think his style of humor clicks with me at all. I don't know. Where am I going? What am I doing? Oh my god, I feel like a Game Grumps right now. And Refia is dead again. Maybe I should switch her off of Monk. She is the lowest level out of everybody in my team right now. I might need a guide. Hold on, I'm gonna look up a guide. I don't remember where to go next. I don't know what order to do stuff in. Final Fantasy 3 Guide. PDF. PDF? Yeah, I want a PDF of a walkthrough, please. Alright. Go to Golgan Gulch. I like the stream tag says speedrun. Yeah, it's just because I get so lazy. This is a real speedrun, though. It's a real speedrun for real gamers. I need to go heal, though. Hi, Ahi. Look at all these bones. I gotta speed things up, man. We're going too slow here. I'm just trying to beat my PB. Yeah, my PB of 170-something hours. What was it? I think that my final, like, real time, because the 170 hours or whatever was, like, in-game time, and I was using speed up and stuff. I think it was more accurately like 40 hours. Hilda is just trying to beat Hilda. Yeah, this is a segmented run. I can restart at any time. Alright, I gotta go heal, and then we gotta go to Tower of Owen. I'm finally getting back on track. I was right. That is exactly where we're supposed to go next. Every speedrun by trans women is world record. This is true. This is a correct fact. I would know. This is how I'm the best Tony Hawk player in the world? That's a good line. I knew you would like Lizard Man Soul Calibur. That makes me happy. I like how when you select him in Soul Calibur 2, he just stares at the camera. It's like, yeah! I did a Cuphead speedrun for a school project in 6th grade. Holy shit. That's based. That's so funny. Okay, this is one of... I have a similar story. So, every year, like for a while, whenever we'd go on vacation with the rest of my family, we would have a little talent show type thing, where it'd be like, hey, show off something that you like, and that you can do, I don't know. And one year I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a Goblet Grotto speedrun. Because I had been running it recently. And so I did that, and I framed it like a GDQ run where I was doing like commentary and I would let people ask questions and stuff. It was pretty fun. I had a good time doing it. Nobody knew what was going on, but I think that that sort of added to it. It was like that intentionally confusing sort of like... And now you're a streamer. I had been a streamer for several years at that point, I think. That's the thing. I was... like... in high school at that point. Okay, I gotta take off these knuckles. They're holding... Oh, I have the Sonic knuckles! Wait, but I can do the same thing barehanded. Barehanded? Bare... Naked? Yes, please! Sorry. Something took over for a second. I don't know what that was. Sorry. Bare Naked Ladies is good. I like that band. Clarification. Band. So can I get some more context? What do you mean you did it for a 6th grade project? Is that what you said? What do you mean? For a school, what was the school project? Yeah, that was, yeah, it's Yumi gas station. That's what that was. I'm glad you picked up on that. Alright, we're going to... okay, I gotta I'm an hour into the stream and I've done nothing! I have done jack shit! Oh my god. You like Bare Naked Ladies, the band comprised of only men more than actual bare naked ladies. Just see you hate women and go... Okay, if my webcam will work, I need to show something. I don't know if it'll work. So my webcam's been a piece of shit. Okay, I have to unplug my controller for this. Please don't blue screen my computer. I beg of you. Okay. Give me 1 second. So last year for Tori's birthday, we went to a very shady thrift store that looked like it had been stuck in the year 2008, since the year 2008, and they had CDs that were all like 50 cents, and I found this. It's Bare Naked Ladies Maroon, very good album, by the way. I got it for 50 cents. You know, it's got all the stuff in it. It's in pretty good condition. And then the back of it is this. Are these the Bare Naked Ladies I was promised? Because that is not what these are. Just a bunch of white dudes. I found that very funny. I have to go put it back on my shelf. OMG Yume Nikki shirt. Somehow I had a feeling it was gonna be white dudes. It's always white dudes. I gotta plug my controller back in, that's right. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my USB ports on my desktop, but I have 2 of them on the back that are just completely dead. They do nothing. I don't know why. Maybe they got like fried or something. And sometimes when I unplug stuff from the back of my computer, specifically if it's like if it's my HDMI capture card, sometimes when I unplug it, it will just blue screen the computer. So, oops. I have to like take a gamble every time I'm unplugging them. Speaking of CDs, my friend Ava has a friend named Lucian, and they came over to visit my house recently. It was great. I watched Lucian play Dark Souls on my CRT on Ava's PS3. That was had a very intense atmosphere to it. Just to clarify, Lucian is not your friend. No. I just don't know him that well, but he was very, very cool. To be clear. But I watched him play Dark Souls for a while. And, what else? Oh, right. They let me borrow some of their CDs, and one of them, you know, they were all pretty cool. They were all like $1 picks from this CD place near them. And one of them was just called The Chinese Music. Last night I was feeling pretty rough after class. I was like, damn, I feel really worn out. I should take it easy when driving home, because it was also raining really hard and I got rained on. I was just super tired. And so I was like, you know what? I have all these CDs in my car that they let me borrow. I'm gonna listen to the Chinese music. And so I did. And, it was exactly as advertised. I don't know what else to say. It was a weirdly zen way to drive home after a very stressful night class. Oh yeah, the tree got uprooted and it got, like, removed and is flying around in the desert. That's what's going on here. But yeah, the Chinese music. Very weird. It was good, I must say. Where am I going? At the end of the year, we had to do a research project where I could choose the topic, and I chose speedrunning, and I wanted to do a run for the presentation, so I was going to do Mario 64, but my only access to Mario 64 at the time was a literal N64. I didn't feel like learning the route on it, so I did Cuphead, because I was more familiar with it. That's so real. Oh my god, yeah. It's been raining so hard recently. You know what? I did a Animal Crossing GameCube speedrun at my high school gamers club one time as a presentation. I did all debts. That was pretty fun. Oh my god, fieldwork in the rain. That is intense. I wish you the best of luck with the weather. Dude, I don't know where this cave is. I'm so scatterbrained. I've taken my ADHD medicine. What is going on? Again, an hour into stream. But yeah, it gets like super rainy at night, which is also when my freaking classes are. I know I have established very few personality traits for myself as a chat member, but in high school during free time, I would love to bring various Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games on my computer and kick people's ass. Holy shit. That's so badass, actually. That is so killer. In high school, in my senior year, again, Gamers Club story, the teacher who ran it, who I've brought up a couple times, my game design teacher, who's the coolest man on the entire planet, he would bring in Puyo Puyo for us to play. And, during that, or like, he would bring in Puyo Puyo sometimes, and whenever people would challenge me, they would lose and die. And so I just became known as the best Puyo Puyo player, even though I was only winning because nobody else knew how to play the game. But I was like, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take that name in stride. Big moment. Big moment for me. And then I was always immediately humbled by playing, like, Street Fighter. Again, my game design teacher is insane when it comes to fighting games. He would bring in he brought in a Dreamcast for us to play. One time. He has a Dreamcast. And also the JoJo fighting game for Dreamcast. And also MVC2. Mind-blowing. Yeah, it's true. I do kill people. This is in spite of the fact that most people are not trans women at birth, which means that you can predict the likelihood of someone's transition by their innate ability at Puyo Puyo. See, if I edit this into a video, nobody's gonna know what I was talking about there because I said the second part of the joke without saying the first part. This is my fatal flaw as a streamer. I always do this. Also, look at these guys. They're blind. He should get an actually good Dreamcast fighting game like Project Justice. I think he does have that, though. That's the thing. Again, I still say that in the original game, these guys look like they just have one really big red eye. They're supposed to be, like, blind and they have, like, paint over their eyes. But they give me the frog ability. See, I've made progress today. Or Toad, I mean. The Tower of Owen is filled with machinery. I like machineries. Secret. Yay. Oh yeah, we get to turn into frogs. That's what's coming up next. I'm doing okay today. Put to arc. Hello. Do you have letters for me? Yes! Lunith, Ark, how fare you? Is not the same without you two. Everybody here misses you, and we all pray for your safe return. Cool. Has it been long enough? Can I actually send mail now? No, I can't. We gotta send mail so that, we can get stuff unlocked later. We can unlock the Onion Knight. Don't worry, I've got this one. I'm imagining Desh talking in, like, text-to-speech. For some reason, that's how I read him in my head. God, yeah. I feel you. 2018 being 8 years ago. Holy shit. That's messed up. Ah. Birds. Sweet. I remember somebody gifted me Hollow Knight in 2018, and I have played about 30 minutes of it since. That is the extent of my Hollow Knight experience. I think that, like... Yeah, I came out in 2018, I'm pretty sure. Or 2019, or... Sorry, 2017, that's what I meant. That's about the time that I came out as transgender. Mine was 2019, but I didn't socially transition until, like, now. That's fair. It's hard. I started transitioning in the middle of a school year. So, that was my experience. It was, intense. But I made it. Somehow. God, yeah. I think the My Trans Awakening, there were a lot of things that contributed to it, but one of the catalysts for me actually, like, considering doing that was, Animal Crossing New Leaf. I wore a dress and I was like, oh wait, this is awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Big moment. Big moment for me. Anyways, we're frogs. Weeze's frogs. Yes, I can see your messages, Vivi. I came out to my parents in the mountains while we were hiking. Big moment. Mabel is weirdly transphobic in New Leaf. Wait, what? How? One of my biggest trans awakenings was from Shaun White snowboarding on 360. That's awesome. Look at this purple thing. What's it doing? Oh, happy birthday. Happy late birthday, Marina. Sorry, I didn't see that. Happy late birthday, hell yeah. Yeah, standard fare for video games cause me to transition, but like, that specifically is a pretty funny one. I like how this place looks. I like the machinery they got going on here. See, Okay, here's my thought process. So, Refia is a monk. She cannot learn spells. She cannot use spells. She does not have any MP. I still, like, instinctually want to get rid of the silence status, you know? Like, it's so instinctually ingrained within me to get rid of all statuses. Does she really say? I feel like... Is that true? I don't remember that. I don't remember Mabel saying that. Because I definitely did do that when I played that game. Blizzard. Oh my god, like Dairy Queen. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, at the same time, Animal Crossing did contribute to dysphoria because, like, you had to stick to whatever gender you were given, or whatever, like, gender you started out with. And, like, especially in New Leaf, where the first like, your first character, is the mayor, you can't just, like, make a new villager. You have to restart your entire ass town or edit your save. Which, at a certain point, I did do that. I did edit my save. But that was several years after I had stopped regularly playing the game. Chest. A spark dagger. Man, I wish I brought more items. I'm gonna die. I wanted to be a girl so bad in that game. I wore skirts so I could have the girl running animation. That's so real. Eki's transgender story is anomalous. That checks out. The wizard did it. Hell yeah. I love the wizard. The wizard did it. Oh yeah, didn't Pukicho predict Silksong? Randomly? It was awesome. Thousands of people predict Silksong. They said like a Silksong announcement in 2 days, in 48 or yeah. Broken clock is right eventually. Yeah, exactly. But it was still pretty funny. It was just completely accidental. I mean, I guess that's what it would be otherwise as well, but still. It's funny. World scene. I'm gonna die to Medusa. I'm calling it now. I do not have faith in this run. I've been like kind of half paying attention this entire game. I hope the Silksong announcement is, after many years of development, we made the difficult decision to cancel development of Silksong. That would go hard. Oh my god. Could you imagine? Like... Holy goddamn. I think I mentioned this last time that Silksong came up, but I have gotten so fed up with people talking about Silksong every Nintendo Direct or every announcement or every single thing. I'm a little tired of it. They announced Silksong way too early. Yeah. 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 That's always the issue. I did that with Misfits too. I was like, alright, I'm working on it. It was a Kickstarter reward thing, right? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that actually. My bad then. Misfits 2 I posted about online way too early because I have not worked on it since 2021. Pretty much. So, oops. Great. The best part of a game coming out is that people stop talking about it at every presentation. Yes! Yes! Except for Mother 3. It's kind of tradition at this point to always be like, Mother 3! Silksong is releasing exclusively on Tubi. Imagine it gets put on, like, YouTube playables exclusively. That's the only way they could get the money for it. Alright. Silksong on Google Stadia. Years after it's been discontinued, too. HK Productions, remind me what that is? Sorry, I have the worst memory of all time. I need to know. Oh, Holland. I'm so smart. Oh my god, wait, Lunith just did like 400 damage. What the hell? Big damage, big money. There's an achievement for beating... Okay, this reminds me. There's an achievement for beating the Emperor in Final Fantasy II without using the Blood Sword, and I seriously have no earthly idea how you would do that. When Lunith shuts the hell up, he can deal more damage. This is a tooltip you find in the manual. Lunith is a trans woman ass name. You're so right. Ow. I forget who we decided in the first stream was gonna be the transgender one this time. I think it was Ingus. We could honestly say all three. All three of them are. I didn't know Ark was supposed to be male until I played the game. I seriously didn't. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I care enough to get all the achievements in this stream. I don't... I'll try to go for the ones that I can get. Achievement, did your best, yes. I don't even know what the fuck is going on in game. We're climbing a tower so that Desh can burn alive. Because it's his destiny or something. That's what I gathered. Also, everybody is silenced. When I saw HK earlier, I was thinking heavy kick. And I was like, oh, what? NHL 2004 franchise mode. It's the closest thing to an RPG you've played. That's so real. That it's like, I found out that WWE games have like a story mode. What is it with going up to towers to kill off temporary party members? You're right. Happened with Minwoo before. Happening again now. Like, what the hell? Also, I don't have any elixirs. Great. Great, 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 great. What is the... What is... Is there a thing here? Without a party member dying. Okay, I'll try. Does it happen in FF4? Yes, it does. It does happen. He, you cannot stop me. Prepare to die. I haven't saved since starting this dungeon, so, if we die here, oops. Get him with arrow. I want to at least do something this stream. I need to make some amount of progress. That was pretty good. $18 damage. Stare. Ow. What did I use last time? It was Blizzara, I think. Making progress. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, Refia, you suck! Stop staring at Ingus. She gets stage fright. Can I use, Can I use one of these, maybe? She's timid. It's her first time dressing like this in public. Yeah! Exactly! Go easy on her, Medusa. Please die. Why do you have so much HP? Oh no. Oh shit. I don't have any healing items, do I? Well, I have one, but... Scary. Scary. I would love it if you died right now. Fuck! No! Ah! You know what that means. I have to redo the whole dungeon. Yay! Yay! Wretched clock tower. Alright, we're gonna go grind. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Dude. Grinding takes forever in this version. And also, the speed up does not change a whole lot. I got an idea. What if we just switch to the NES version? That's a good idea. I think we should do that. I mean, I have to go get these monsters out in the sea anyways, so I say we do that. Desh didn't even help with his own demise. Yeah, that fucking bum. Is this the Japanese FF3 or the baby one? That, I believe, you're thinking of Final Fantasy IV. That has two different versions like that. This originally was released on the NES, but it never came out in America on NES. And so when they remade it for DS, they finally brought it over to America officially for the first time and changed a bunch of stuff. This is generally accepted to be a pretty hard Final Fantasy game, from what I know. FF6 in Japan is 3 in America, yeah. And then 4 is 2, and 1 is still 1. It's unfortunate that they skipped out on the NES ones, because I think that those are all, like, really good, in my opinion. Is this FF6 or 3? This is 3. This is, like, the third Final Fantasy being remade for DS. Is this 25 or 6 to 4? I get it. I get the joke. Which ones are we missing? Okay, as of now, America officially has every Final Fantasy. But back in the day, like, around the time that 6 came out, or 3 in America came out, we were missing 2, 3, and 5. And I think that every game after that was released in America. And then later on, 2 got re-released on PS1 and Game Boy Advance and WonderSwan. And 5 got re-released on GBA and PS1 in America. And then Final Fantasy III never got like GBA or PS1 remake, so they waited until the DS, and then they released that in America. And then the PSP version came out in 2012, which is an updated port of this version. And then we finally got just a normal 2D version of Final Fantasy III for the Pixel Remaster in 2021. Got that? Cool, because I'm not explaining it again. After 7, they re-released 2, 4, and 5 on PS1, yes. And 1. They released all of them but 3 on PS1. I know this because I own all of them. Except for 1 and 2. But I have that on GBA. And also 4. I don't have 4 yet. I have that on DS. But I know that they did 5 and 6, because I have that. I have the discs. I'll just rewatch the VOD to take notes. Sounds good. Sigh. Imagine the universe where FF7 in America was called FF4. Could you imagine? I mean, it's pretty weird that they released it in America as FF7. It's like how Atlas released SMT4 in America as SMT4, even though 1 and 2 still have not officially come out in America to this day. Somehow. I mean, do I want to count the iOS version of 1? No. It basically doesn't exist, and it literally doesn't exist anymore. I think I just woke Tori up by yelling. Will this be on the test? Yes. Absolutely. If it was in English, it'd count, but we literally can't play it anymore. Like, it is impossible to access. They need to 3Dify SMT1 and 2 and if, please. They did that. They did do that on PS1. And they were awesome. Could you imagine being a big Final Fantasy fan back in the day and seeing Final Fantasy VII come out and be like, where the fuck did the other 4 come from? Here's the thing. They did. There were people like that, and they went on to translate Final Fantasy V. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. That's why we have the fan translation of Final Fantasy V. So yeah. Alright. What level are we? 15, 14. Okay. I'm gonna go get... I just realized I forgot to go get equipment. Like, new equipment in Village of the Ancients or whatever. Modern 3D, like Persona 5 3D. Oh, I see. Why did they only choose to translate 1, 4, and 6 at first? 2 was weird, 3 was a lot. They weren't really certain about what would do the best. 5 was too hard for Americans, I think, is their reasoning. It's all surprisingly cut and dry for something like that. Did you know there's a PC port of Persona 1? Did y'all know about this? I'm gonna get the light staff. No, I don't need it. I have the ice one. Got all these arrows and stuff. Persona 1 is a very good video game that I like a lot. And I think that more people should play it. I hope... I need to get my video done on it. My video about it done before Marsh beats me to it. Also, that is only in the PSP version, Woofy. You only go really fast in the PSP version. Oh, I forgot to... You know what? I forgot to equip stuff. I would rather the new Personas be redone in the style of the old games. I think that that would be really cool. Because I'm not too big on, like, the visual novel dating sim stuff in the new Personas. I like the weird dungeon crawlers. By the time they would translate Final Fantasy III, the SNES or FF4 was already going to release soon. Yeah, I think that you're right about that. That's what I seem to recall. Serpent Sword, I have 2 of those. They should have gay people in the later Persona games, like 2. You're so right. There's gay people in Persona 1. I will not elaborate on this statement, but you'll just have to take my word for it, because there are. If you know where to look, there's Yuri everywhere. And maybe even a little bit of yaoi. That's not my forte, though. I don't know about that. Don't quote me on that. Alright, I'm gonna beat the Tower of Owen, and then I'm gonna stop there, I think. That is the plan. Wait, I forgot to get more equipment, didn't I? Oh, I need to get potions. That's what I need. That was like a big thing I was missing. Shit. I got all this shmoney and nothing to spend it on. What about yaoi? Boy X girl. That's a funny term. I'm using that from now on. Alright. You know what, just give me as many as possible. It costs nothing. That's weird. Might be getting a little bit too experimental with that. There was an entire gay romance scene for Yosuke in Persona 4 that was basically finished but cut out from the final game. I've heard about that, yeah. And didn't they, like, or isn't there gonna be a remake of that game? I wonder if they're gonna put it back in. Cut gay content. I've not played Persona 4. Every single person I've ever talked to about Persona 4 has said that it's the worst game of all time. Like, they vehemently hate it. And I don't know why yet. But it has intrigued me. I must know. All right. Like, I've just heard very bad things about the story. I've heard that it's, like, really good, and then they do something, and it just ruins the entire thing. Man, yeah. Okay, the only version of Persona 3 I've played is the PSP version, which I didn't know for a long time. It's, like, stripped back. I didn't know this, in the original on PS2, you can, like, run around and stuff. You're not just, like, a cursor. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Or, I didn't know that until, like, after playing, like, about 10 hours of it, and then my save got corrupted. But yeah, that was, yeah, okay. They remade Persona 3. They still don't let you play as a girl. What the fuck, man? Like, what's your problem? Do you not want me to be happy? I remember when I played... Okay, I have a story to tell. When I played Persona 3 Portable back in the day, when I got my PSP, like, I played a little bit of that game, and at the beginning of the game, they're like, okay, do you want to be a boy or a girl? And a girl is generally recommended for, like, a second playthrough. It's for experienced players only. I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'll choose the boy. But I didn't want to give it my name, because, like, I'm a girl. I don't want to be a boy. I don't want to be a stinky, smelly, stupid boy. I don't know. Anyways. So I named him Clyde. Because I was like, what's the first name I can think of? I was like, oh, my robot from my stupid game. And so you have this very Japanese, like, Tokyo City setting, and there's just this one guy named Clyde. Very goofy. Alright, let's do it. Round 2. Let me into the tower. The nefarious goblin guards of the tower. Good Ehi dialogue. Alright, take 2. I'm gonna have speed up on this whole time, I'm sorry. Sacrilegious, I know, I'm sorry. I don't want to have to redo this whole thing at normal speed. It's gonna take so long. I think I've been here before. Fake FF3 fan. Okay, Ehi. Don't even joke about that. Real ones have slowed down on instead. Oh my god. Imagine. Is there a way to see this? Hold on. I need to check something. Can I see... I was gonna see if I could show this. Every character... Or, no, hold on. Every character has their own color-coded frog. Ark is green, Refia is blue, and then, Ingus is red. It's a cute detail that you, like, barely get to see. I like it. I need to unfrog myself. Are those their onion colors? Yes. That's their everything colors. Because they, some of their job outfits get color-coded. But yeah, their outfits for Onion Knight do get color-coded to those. Which is cute. Good detail. Thoughts on Onion Knights. I like them. Okay, in my first playthrough of this game, I was like, oh, there's this new, like, class that I've never seen before in another game. I'm gonna try rocking this for a while. Because I knew about the Onion Knight. I knew that it was, like, a famous thing from this game. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have one of my normal party members as an Onion Knight for the whole game. And only after, like, a couple dungeons did I realize, oh, wait, this is supposed to be dog shit on purpose until, like, the very end of the game. So I was just handicapping myself for a while, but the Onion Knight is cute, so it gets that point. Spark Dagger. They're very funny, yeah. I agree. Yeah, the reason behind Onion Knights, I think I'd said this before. No, I said this in a VC. So the explanation as for why it's called an Onion Knight is because I believe one of the directors or like one of the designers was like, we named it the Onion Knight because the onion is a very like fresh, youthful type of vegetable, and we wanted to capture that with a class, a very weak type of vegetable, so they called it the Onion Knight. Could have just said this knight fucking sucks, but they did something cute instead. Let's make this completely fucking useless class that's completely dog shit for 99% of the game. Yeah. But here's the thing. Once they reach, like, level 90 or something, their stats become insane. So you really do have to commit to it. It's not just like, oh, you can get the equipment at the very end of the game, and then, oh, you know, it's free from there out. No. You have to commit. Which, based. My stats are insane, but none of the bad bitches at Wells Fargo seem to care. Bomb fragment. What is that doing here? It's a bomb. Let me run away. Let me run away. I don't feel like doing this. Thanks. Oh my god, mark a bomb! I think the idea of having a useless class that only becomes good at the end makes more sense when it's there from the start. Yes. That's a very, very good point. Final Fantasy II could have learned from this with Ultima. Is the freelancer like that here? I have no idea. I know nothing about the freelancer. Most of my knowledge about this game is on the NES version. One must wonder why I chose this version to play, but at the same time, I wanted a new version that I'd never touched before. I didn't want to buy the Pixel Remaster. Because I am unemployed. Sonic Knuckles. That name is so funny. I hear that Wells Fargo is hiring. What is this bit? I am currently... You know what? I applied to a bagel place. I applied to a bagel shop. That's where I applied to recently. So, if y'all start, cause they only do like morning shifts. So, if streams disappear for a while, or they start becoming night streams instead, now you know why. I also went to job placement at my college, so hopefully they get me something good. Okay, now we're back to where we were. Streaming at times I can watch, yay! Streaming at times where I'm also very tired, though. Will it be as interesting? Alright, Medusa, I'm here. I'm coming for you. Somebody please get this woman a fucking job for her birthday. That's what I'm saying! My birthday is coming up in September. It's about a month. So, like, y'all want to get me a job application or, like, redo my resume? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't do that. What is she weak to? I gotta be employed. What can I say? God, her face looks so messed up. I like my September birthday. Alright. There's like a streak near my birthday where it's just several people that I know. They all have birthdays right next to mine. I was talking with a European friend and they were like, what do you mean your country has no government mechanism to provide you with a job? Yeah. Exactly. Oh shit, no. Not my achievement, no. Yeah, she does look weird when the camera's above like this, you're right. What the hell? How much more HP does this have? AI Artdusa. No. Alright. Alright. Cura. Fuck him up. And also heal me, pretty please. And then I will finally be able to leave this place. No! Oh, you swine. 2D sprite looks a lot better. I agree. 100%. Why would you mute her? You bitch. Yes! I was afraid. I was petrified. Damn, the achievement spoiled it for me. epic win. Get fucked, Medusa. Time to restart and get the no deaths Chivo. I will not be doing such things. An ancient, as you call us. Okay, right, I'm sorry, I forgot. I have to read out the story. I'm the guardian of this tower. I was asleep for a very long time. I was supposed to awaken when this tower was in danger. I guess I slept a bit too long. It took me forever to remember my task. The damage is extensive, but it's not too late. At this rate, the floating continent will be flung away from the sun. The negative effects on its inhabitants are unimaginable. I'll go inside to try and stabilize the tower. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? He's gonna jump into the lava pit. Because I slept too long, it was too hard to remember my task. Real shit, yeah. I guess this is goodbye. I thank you for everything you've done for me. It was fun being with you guys. Yeah, you were here for like a while. You're gonna die if you go in there. You're gonna die if you jump in the lava, dude. Don't do it. You're literally so stupid. I have to jump in the lava. Don't jump in the lava, Dash. No. Don't do it. No. Okay, bye. Damn. And he just flung us out of his tower. He became Dungeon Man. That's what just happened. We witnessed a Dungeon Man become created. Alright. No more. No more swirling pit. No more whirlpool. She looks so sad. Alright. Alright, we are done here. For now. This took me forever. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a good day. Remember to always floss. Remember to always brush your teethies. And don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget.